Hey guys, it's Joe here. Recently, I broadcasted a live stream titled Get Woke, Go Broke, wherein I laid out a lengthy case demonstrating that even when corporations face public consumer backlash and boycotts in response to woke PR campaigns, they are in turn being financially rewarded in spades by the investment class through hedge funds such as BlackRock. While the manufactured public outrage in response to these corporate PR campaigns dominates the social media cycle, the secretive investment class is afforded anonymity on all fronts. In this short presentation, I wanted to take a step back to succinctly expound upon what wokeism entails. Lately, I've noticed a trend where ill-prepared critics of wokeism are challenged to define the term, only to fail miserably. The truth in this meme is that the term woke has become a hollow pejorative, much like the ad hominem attacks of racism, misogyny, and generalized bigotry which adherents of wokeism throw at their critics. So what does it mean to be woke? Woke, or wokeism, is adherence to a totalitarian worldview which posits that the West, instead of being a demonstrable and historical bastion of freedom and opportunity, is, in totality, a racist, misogynist, white-supremacist, patriarchal tyranny, thus making it incumbent upon adherents, or the woke, to pledge their life energy in service of actively dismantling the nebulous patriarchy. With its neo-Marxist overtones, wokeism is the late-stage capitalism of the current societal demoralization cycle. Exoterically, it masquerades as left-wing activism. Esoterically, it is the controlled opposition strategy of right-wing corporate oligarchs. Stated differently, wokeism is both the carrot and the stick wielded by reclusive state capitalists who are making a Hail Mary play for total spectrum dominance by way of neo-feudalist corporate dependence. As promised by the World Economic Forum in a November 2016 Forbes article, you will own nothing and be happy. So how did we get here? In the wake of the 2008 mortgage security collapse and bailout, the dissatisfaction and activism which arose and culminated in the Occupy Wall Street movement represented a genuine challenge for the speculative investment class. In response to this attempted grassroots economic reformation, the global captains of industry and wizards of finance weaponized their philanthropic foundations to monetize and mobilize their own counter-reformation. The shock troops were dispatched to fractionate and redirect the energy of Occupy Wall Street into intersectional identity politics. Collaborative efforts to secure fair corporate wage and benefit structures for the working class as a whole quickly gave way to demands for segregated task forces catering to a multiplicity of racial, gender, and sexual characteristics. Like clockwork, megacorporations were ready, willing, and able to appease the woke activists they had unleashed with environmental and social governance, or ESG for short, also dubbed stakeholder capitalism by World Economic Forum founder Klaus Schwab. Left-wing social justice has served as the slow-creeping and pseudo-virtuous outer veneer in the lead-up to the controlled societal demolition taking place. As we approach the boiling point, there is an intentional shift to the right taking place that will embolden new voices of extremism that are much more swift and harsh in seizing the means of production. Unfortunately, one of wokeism's most sinister characteristics is the expendability of its useful idiots once they outlive their usefulness. Divide and conquer has been the hallmark of tyrants from time immemorial. The ruse is easy to spot through the rearview mirror of history, but through the lens of the present, it is veiled in deceptive platitudes and finger-wagging. It's easier to fool people than to convince them they have been fooled. My name is Joe, and I am Canadian. Godspeed.